to it too.
Can we draw
Okay, so I
heart?
want you to take it seriously. So if they tell you to draw 3 inches, a line that's 3 inches long, horizontally, I want you to get out a ruler, okay? And I want you to do that. Stevie,
I have a question. Is this a project that we work in here or at home or both?
in here.
Do we get to search something or do we just come up with something?
Come up with something.
Okay.
You guys are creative.
I have another question. When is it due?
Well, I was hoping to give you guys a little bit of this class, but I still have a lot of questions. I would like for the paper to be written, hopefully by Thursday.
Okay. Now
So that way then we can trade with each other and do the drawing.
And then I have another question.
How is there-
If you were doing the tree, instead of like putting steps for the tree, could you put other things like make clouds or sun? Or is that going off of
It's
it?
your picture, not mine.
Let's talk a bit.
So
Okay.
you could just be all like how to draw an outside or something like that.
It's your picture. You're choosing what to draw. Now, do keep it somewhat simple because not everyone in here is an artist, okay? Those of you that are, that's great and wonderful because you'll get to showcase your talent. But remember, kind of keep it a little bit simple for us. Joe,
What if, for example, I put steps of drawing? Does it have to be colorful, like how we drew it? Does it have to be colorful?
that's up to you. Again, you're the person coming up with the directions, okay? Guys,
Do you
that
get
could
extra
be
credit?
another step. You could tell me to get a green colored pencil out to color that because that is part of drawing. That would be another step to follow.
So colors.
Do you
Sophie?
get extra credit for that if you do color?
No.
Okay, and also, what do you mean
Is your
by
name Sophie? Then would you please raise your hand like everyone else and wait?
what do you mean by writing paper? Would it be just like that? Or you could say like a regular paper?
Yeah, your name, just give me a list.
Oh,
This is one of the
easy,
very few
okay.
times that Mr. Reeser is actually going to say, give me a list.
So we write it like a
Okay.
like
Like a list. Kylie,
for one of our steps, could it be just like color any way you want? Or do you have to say?
do you really want to do that?
No.
Because
it's scribble.
Keep Mr. Reeser in your mind at all times when you write something like that.
Yes.
Okay? Because when you say color any way you want,
He's gonna just.
oh, I'm going to color any way that I want. And you know what? I might just go back to my really early childhood days of when I was learning to color because I can color any way I want.
Can you draw a heart?
Be specific. Give me the details. That's the idea trade. Yes, Lily?
What are we doing today?
We're learning how to.
Do what?
Draw. How to write a how-to real quick.
It's pretty funny.
Okay?
It's pretty funny.
See me when you come back. I'll get caught up.
It's pretty funny.
Sheldon.
So when we write a piece of paper, do we have one piece of paper, we put our first step, we write it, and then at the bottom, if we have room, do we like show if that's,
No, I don't want you drawing it. I want you giving me the directions. Now, if this means that you have to have 2 sheets of paper out, so kind of like how you guys were writing it as I was drawing it, so that way you can write the steps as you're going along, I'm fine with that. But I do not want that second piece of paper. I don't want the drawing from you. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to have you trade. And you might be trading with Aaliyah. Or you might be trading with Jari. Okay? And if you, when you trade with them, I don't want them to see what you had in your mind. I want them to go from your words and see what turns out.
For you too.
When you're writing it, can you draw it while you're writing so that way you got it right?
But then throw
Sheldon?
away the paper.
Oh, sorry, never mind.
Did I answer that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and can you draw a picture?
Can you
Did
draw?
you do what?
Like a cartoon,
Yes.
say you have a flower and it's...
That's fine. It, as long as it's always school appropriate, you know that. That's my big rule. It has to be school appropriate.
So you can't even test it out yourself and just throw it away at all?
What do you mean
She
test it
can.
out?
Like see, like follow your directions
Stevie.
only.
She didn't.
He just said that you could
She
do
just
that.
answered that.
Oh, well, sorry.
I love when my classes listen because then they help me out. So if you,
Okay, what if you draw a heart and you divide it up into 10 pieces? With that, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just saying. Would you say like draw a curve and then draw? a point.
What kind of curve though?
Funny thingy.
This
A
curve,
sharp
this
curve?
thing. No, it's a
A
curve.
What? You can't just write draw this heart shape.
Draw the curve, like one curve right there, and then like lines, and then a point.
You remember, you have to be able to describe it because Sophie, you have to remember, drawing a curve. You know what? I'm looking right here at Kaya's water bottle. Has a curve, right?
Yeah.
Now, is that curve the same curve as this?
No.
So again, you would have to be